How's it going, everybody? Quick little PSA before we get into the war content. There is a new promo code that was given out a couple days ago. I missed this one, and it's a pretty important one. This one is OCTOBERCOUNTS, all one word, capitalized, not capitalized, it doesn't matter. But I will be leaving this in a pinned comment in the description below, so if you just want to copy paste that into your browser, you'll be able to walk away with 100 L4s, but 100,000 of the supply credits. I went crazy opening the supply credits, gold, blitz, orb stuff, so I am literally zeroed out on supply credits, and I need these to do war, the content you're about to watch. So if you're like me and you need to be able to buy your word tags, you definitely want to jump on this promo code. But now, let's get into the combat. Okie doke, we got a big NA, but we got some Fantastic Four shenanigans in place. So we got the Thing with Johnny, both geared to 20, and Ronan at geared to 20. A lot of skill characters are popping up since skill is not a super high in demand. But remember, guys, save some skill gear for Hellcat. So I've been told MA works here, but she did mash overpowered levels. Wouldn't you know it? I did something stupid. Let's see if they're going to fail me this time. I've also heard enough people crashing with the Vision ult that I'm just not going to do it, even if it's available to me. Yeah, I just won't do it unless I'm going to lose the match if I don't. But then again, I mean, losing the match, so long as it's an easy cleanup, would probably be the smarter call anyway. We'll see. We'll see. We got to take a couple hits from them here. Security is not in effect for us because we do have the immunity on spawn. So we're not going to get stunned or anything. There's lots of RNG on where these hits are going to go. We do eat nasty Turbulent Rewind, but very little damage has actually happened so far. But the overpowered characters are coming in hot. Okay. Offense up. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt a lot. I guess we're just hoping Johnny doesn't kill me here now. God, I would hate to lose him that quickly. Thing just packs one hell of a punch. I guess that's the barracks buff giving the offense up, I would assume. Alright, do I get to do attacks now? Someone tell me it's my turn now. Wow, I got absolutely wrecked. Yeah, sure, we'll do the special, I guess. Boom. Let's go ahead and we'll special here. Okay. Goodbye, Human Torch. We'll ult here. Boom. Goodbye, everybody but Thing, I guess. I'm just gonna basic. Screw this guy. Get off my... Oh! I spoke way too soon. Hercules finally gets turned, and we'll call that good. Alright, yeah. I guess Falcon died, it wouldn't have mattered, so that's good. Because he didn't actually do anything. The rest of them just fell over. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna read this one real quick. It's a Black Knight Odin team with Cosmic Ghost Rider, so we're just gonna say... Let's be boring! And we're going to bring in Liberty, Mephisto. They haven't given us much reason to hoard our liberties, and we're kind of just moving really fast. So, yeah, here we go. Here we go. We'll have Secret Warriors for an absolute later. Or we can do a Black Cat, Old Man Logan team on them as well. And save our Secret Warriors for something maybe more interesting. All right, let's get rid of him. Alright, everyone's simply dead. It's pretty good. I'm gonna basic for bad manners. Get him out of here. Oh, I should have ulted. I know! Doesn't matter. Get him out! Peggy, do it! Do it, Peggy! Jesus, Peggy, kill him! Ah, let the devil do your work, I get for you, I guess. Alrighty, we got a Professor X with Nightcrawler, Fantastic Four. We're gonna hit it with Quasar, Ares, and a bunch of characters that go before the Fantastic Four, so that we can nuke that Professor X before he understands what's about to happen. So let's get in there. Yeah, if I had Daemon at like 7 red stars, oh my god. I think he would one-shot the Nightcrawler here, because he gets the offense up and just... Boom! It's killed everything. And after this leaderboard, when people get diamonds, like, people are gonna have diamonds on Daemon so fast compared to other murderous characters we've had in the past. So I'm super curious how that's gonna play out. All right, so we stun the Franklin here to start. Songbird flips the stealth. I love how Quasar's not being targeted here, but Storm is. I find that pretty hilarious, actually. We go ahead and we stun the Invisible Woman. And then, look at that damage that Storm did. Kind of crazy. And then Quasar murders Professor X with the special. Hopefully. Yeah, there it is. Alright, cool. That will actually give speed bar, because Professor X is dead. This is unavoidable, cannot be blocked. Hopefully it lands. I forgot to make him a skirmisher. It landed. I really need to make Ares a skirmisher. And potentially Gear Tier 20 him to secure this. Unavoidable. Steal that dodge. That's because that's annoying. Let's turn me to rewind here. I'm just going to let the Nightcrawler do his thing. Scratch that. I'm going to stun him, hopefully. Alright, cool. Quasar can murder here. Storm's not going to survive the bleeds. Or the attack. Alright, well, there you go. Yeah, I'm really glad we opted to make sure we used our biggest Storm on the Professor X hit. I think that additional damage was really actually necessary for Quasar to finish out that Professor X with Globals up, so that's good. Alright, we're going to be trying our Vigilante team here. I'm actually not sure how this will go, but I wanted a team with immunity on spawn to stop the defense down, which is going to help me for a total of like 3 seconds, because then we're going to get hit by the Nova ultimate, which is going to give us, I think, defense down, or flip a bunch of buffs at the very least. Then we're going to get hit by Lilander ult, because the Chavez is speeding everybody up. And we do our thing. My troll moderator is banning my account that I used to get Twitch drops. Send help. What do I do? How can I fight him in real time? Is the sound still good for you if it's huge as hell? I'm testing that right now. Yeah. Depends, like, putting enough fiber in it, just no sugars. And then, like, don't eat for the rest of the day. Oh, this is... Ooh. This is in... Buffed by, Barracks here. This is kind of scary. Did we just lose our hit monkey? Oh my god. Thank god we got the taunt still. Woo, daddy. Woo, daddy. Thank you for the taunt. Appreciate you, big guy. Get the fuck off my screen, you psychopath. Was she a raider? Was she a raider? Did I get, like, unlucky raider crits or lucky raider crits? Oh, she was a raider. Oh my god. That would have been so bad. I think I still would have killed a lot of them, though. I think it still would have been fine, but it would have been really ugly. Nobody should do that attack ever again. Ever. Especially if they're buffed by Barracks. Alright, this is a new one. We got the Eternals coming back from the dead with America Chavez and a Lilander. We just saw how hard Lilander get hit. So I'm going to try my Nightstalkers, who get speed stat, with Oath giving 5% speed bar and Kang giving 5% speed bar. And surely, with that 10% speed bar and the 20% speed stat, I will still go before the Eternals. I will murder that Icarus. And we'll go from there, right? Right? Because I'm going to get to put Slow out right away with Kang. He's definitely going first. He's so... actually, no, he doesn't speed stat. Well, we'll see what happens. At the very least, we can get a double rewind on the Lander, I would assume, and not have to worry about her. Ooh, the offense down wasn't flipped. Why not? Hello? Abilities. At the end of any turn, flip slow and offense down. Okay, well, it wasn't at the end of the turn. Alright, well, let's, What just happened? Thank you for the sub! We're gonna rewind the Lilandra. Cersei exploded. Sassy gifted a sub to my burner account. Thank you, Sassy. I appreciate you. Gotta get those Twitch drops. If you are on Twitch right now, make sure you're getting those drops because they are giving us some good free stuff every week. Kang, you got this in you, big guy? You have nothing in you, my friend. That was weak. That was the weakest shit I've ever seen somebody who goes by the moniker The Conqueror do. That was crazy. Can we get a Kang rework, please? Can we get a Kang rework? That'd be pretty dope, wouldn't it? I think everyone would be for a Kang rework. Just saying. I think everyone would be for a Kang rework. Alright, well, I used Black Cat earlier, so I had to find a different way to take this team out. I'd probably have a couple options I could do. I have Odin. You definitely do an Odin team here. Because I already did my Professor X. I could also use this team, which is what I'm gonna do. Fantastic Four with no speed up on spawn and no speed bar. This should be fun. I think it's just gonna be interesting, and I kind of want to see what the damage is gonna be like. So let's run it rip. Hopefully, if I'm not crazy, I'm pretty sure Juggernaut stops speed up on spawn without having a certain amount of members, and I know Scarlet Witch does what Scarlet Witch does. So even if 2099 does go, well, no, because he would put slow on us if he lands. That could be really bad. I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, I mean, just zombie Scarlet Witch with like an apocalypse would have been fine here too, I suppose, but I didn't really want to do that. He does start with stealth. I thought he did. I can't find that in his kit. I would have used Doc in here instead of all this trash. I would have 100% just used Doc in here. I couldn't find that in his kit. He definitely starts with safe stealth. That's annoying. We're a striker here, so let's just blow them all up and call it a day. And we'll get out of here. I didn't need to use Undying here. I could have just used Dokken. I'm really mad about that. Alright, anyway. Alright, looks like we're going to have an issue having the same sort of characters that I just used. So we're looking for a little bit of a different option. I'm going to be trying a Orcus Odin here. Orcus, of course, spawns with immunity. So we're not worried about those opening Mephisto hits. It is going to get some Shadow King pings. We got a lot of people using their ultimates turn 1 here. But as long as Odin can reach his special, we should be okay. Famous last words. Let's figure it out. We got 6 losses to play with, so that's why I'm being the playtest dummy here, because I got all these characters at 3 diamond gear tier 20, with the exception of Odin, of course. So we'll see how this goes. If not, we'll definitely just start making sure everyone keeps their Fantastic Four and at least a Zombie Juggernaut available, because if you have that, then you can just kill the Weaver in most cases. Oh, I don't like where that summon went. That summon went to a bad spot. Didn't like that at all. Alright, let's go ahead and get offense down out there. Oh, I completely forgot about the Shadow King stopping immunity. That was stupid of me. We could just basic then. Giving offense down will stop the amount of damage they're going to do. Oh, well, I guess the autoplay feature is going to take over for me. That's not fun. Okay, well, at least we got an assist on Odin. That is the most important thing. So still, if Odin reaches his attack, we should be okay. Targeting is playing a huge factor here, which is not my favorite thing. That stun is just going to get shaken off. That's fine. Okay, so it's Shadow King's turn now. He did not take the speed up off. The Weaver stun might have actually made me win this fight. Yeah, the Weaver stun might have made me win this fight. Oh, it's still on auto basic. What the frick? What the frickin' frack, man? What the frickin' frack, man? I thought I turned it off. That's not good. Okay, but at least we're about to run out of those Weaver charges. She's not been getting speed along the way. So as long as Odin... Oh, he still didn't heal up. Is he going to get one shot here from the offense up Shadow King? Kill the weak. Kill her. Kill her. She doesn't have charges. Wait, she doesn't have charges. Well, she does have charges. Why did... Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was fucked up. I fucked up. Alright. Well, we're going to be trying our new Avengers up against this Black Knight, Sasquatch, all this stuff team. And the reason I'm comfortable doing this is because I do have the gear tier 20 thing. Nothing is stopping our speed stat. Nothing is stopping our speed up on Tigra. And I do have the overpower advantage on thing once again. So we're going to stun the Black Knight here, and then we're going to be stuck on the Sasquatch, but then we're just going to dump all our AoEs and see what happens. Should be okay. The enemy Astral should have safeguard on spawn, yeah. Alright, so let's go over here. Let's get this stun. Boom. Nearly killed him, but not sure if killing him would even be something we want to do here. We don't want this guy to go ahead and alter it away, but it's probably going to happen just by circumstance. Yeah, try and dump as much damage to Sasquatch as we can. This will put a taunt out. Who's going to put a taunt on? It put the taunt on Strange. Oh my god. Oh, he had so much damage. Little did he know I was going to use it to kill him. Yeah, so no revives and this team now falls apart. Very interesting. Very interesting. The Coulson ultimate coming in clutch. I rarely use that ability. We even will get to stun her. Take her out before she gets a turn. Boom. And there you have it. Alright, well, this is much better than the last match we just tried. Alright, we're going to be doing Underworld Apocalypse into this team. Not because we need to, but because I want to. We're super fast, we're going to hit super hard. Fun stuff is going to happen. He does get speed step, but the amount of speed bar we get, even with the cable there, should vastly outweigh this, and we should basically just kill most people with our ultimate immediately. Let's find out! Kind of want to find an absolute A-Force to throw my secret warriors at before too long. Alrighty. Ability block where? Well, I guess he would be the first character to go, and he has a death proof, so he also had a dodge, so that didn't help. Throw the ult. Boom. Got rid of him, so we did get rid of the death proof, so that alone made it kind of worth it. She's fast. She's fast. One of these is unavoidable, one of them isn't. I'm pretty sure hers is not unavoidable, and this one is, if I'm not mistaken. We're not getting assists. Is this a feature? Does she do that in all game modes? I didn't know she does that in all game modes. We are going to be dead here in a second. So I got to try and kill who I can. Okay. That's the unavoidable one. Good to know. We had enough villains, though, so Apocalypse will probably save us. Hopefully he gets pushed to 50% here and not, like, near dead. Okay. We'll make it work. Alright, yeah, we make it work. I'm glad about Apocalypse for safety. She stops assists in all game modes? That's crazy. She is such a powerful character. I like that. Alright, so this team I haven't got to use in a hot minute. This is going to be the Illuminati team. And we're going to be tackling this Spider Society Doom team. There's no Pav here. Pav is what makes this sometimes be a problem. Or like an overpowered Noir. If Noir's coming at you and he's got gear tier 20. That could also be a problem. So, let's get into it. Let's go, let's go, let's go! So get a quick ability block up on that Weaver. Nasty hits coming from the Noir. Ability block the Weaver. Black Bolt would have stomped him out of existence, but that's okay. We're still going to have the stun coming over there. Let's go ahead and get the cleanse going. Alright, we'll stun Trauma the Doom. Get out of here, nerd. Whoa. Well, he's not stunned, but he definitely has some trauma over there. Penny's gone. Right, and Iron Man. I love using Iron Man. You can really only use him for these like rinky-dinky matches, though. Which is unfortunate, but it's the way she goes. Alright, we'll finish off the Peter as soon as we get our Black Panther's turn. Bam. He lived. Alright. Now we'll get rid of him. Hiya! What a beefcake, man. Yeah, I guess the house coat must do work, you know? Alright, here we go. Alright, well, I'm bored of waiting, so we're going to use Insidious 6 with Vulture and Odin. The Rachel is going to stop our assists, apparently, but we're just going to use the Odin basic, and he's going to carry this. The Insidious 6 members are here just because I wanted to use them, I guess. Hopefully we won't lose this. It's a close war. It's a close war. These are the kind of wars we got to win, though. These are like the must-win wars. If we don't win this war, we might as well be in Zone 1, getting our butt kicked with more fun enemies. So everyone here is affected except for the Odin when it comes to his stuff here. Oh. Wait, did I get speedbar? Oh, I am getting assists. Wait, who stopped assists in that last fight? Was it North Star? Was I getting assists and just not realize it? I know, this is crazy. We're definitely getting assists. So we're definitely going to be using the Odin special here. And then he's going to solo carry this. The other characters can try and do stuff, but they don't have to do stuff. So it's kind of like up to their leisure if they decide they want to. Hobgoblin says, hold my beer. I'm going crazy. And that's exactly what he did. Was turn me to rewind Shaw? Or not? Can't be turn me to rewind? What is happening here? Doesn't matter. He's dead. Good riddance. Alright, so we got an Insidious 6 team here. There's no Vulture and there's no... what's the call it? Green Goblin Classic. So we're gonna hit it with Mercs with Daemon because I want to use Daemon, and it's probably gonna be over really fast. So Lizard will do Lizard things, and does he steal my Dakin Stealth? If he steals my Dakin Stealth and applies it to his members, isn't my Dakin just gonna solo this? It might just be Dakin, Omen, Logan going over and over and over again until the enemy team is dead, and Daemon's gonna be there just like abs. I'm hoping that's what happens, actually. Alright. Nah, I didn't apply it, but that's okay. We'll still get to do this. This is still going to strip off a lot of buffs. Good stuff. Yeah, I got a lot off. Oh, that was a very unfortunate one for them. Let's do one of these. I should not have been targeting the Lizard anymore. He was already dead. Don't think it matters very much, though. This will double tap, and that'll be a kill. So he's there like, abs, and also like, brrr. And so that was cool. All right, one more attack. All right, guys, quick little PSA, I guess, on the outcome of the war. We did end up winning the war. It was super close. So 368 versus 363. And one of the big issues I found in this particular war is that we had nothing on defense. Our opponent had some pretty good defense, but this is an alliance we should have beat a lot more handily. We should have had a lot more defense victories. When I was going through what people still had left on their rosters, we had a bunch of Odins, a bunch of Mephistos. Literally every single person's Insidious 6, except mine, because I used mine, was saved on defense. So we are reevaluating now what we should be having on defense, what we should be having on offense. We're still going to be a incredibly heavy offense alliance, but we definitely got to make some changes. So I did end up doing a bunch of extra attacks. I did Secret Warriors into a absolute A4s that didn't even have Dormammu. It had some horrible characters with it, and I just used Secret Warriors on that, and I actually forget the last team. So we only ended up putting 700 million up, which is a far cry from what we normally do, but we did miss the cargo base, so that kind of makes sense. But we definitely got lucky with the defense victories that we did have, and we should not have had this, right? I had the one loss where we were trying to test if there was a different option we get through, but we definitely should never have had these many losses with what our war offense was. What it came down to was we had a couple members just not attacking, and if you're not going to attack, you might as well have it on defense. So we're going to reevaluate what the expectation should be. Should we have a bunch of people that need to clear 14 teams every single war? I would argue not. I would argue that we shouldn't have people that need to do 14 attacks every single war. I think 12 is the right number. So I'll let you guys know what we end up doing as an alliance, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next war video. Bye-bye.